you speak about your faith a lot. What was it was there anything in particular that made you become a born again Christian? Because I know right around that time it felt like you started to kind of give your life to Christ.
What happened to me in part is what I sometimes call in my speaking twilight zone. It's like I was sharing this with my father yesterday, the day before. I feel as though and believe as though God can come at you through two different ways. The most public way we know is when people lose everything. And I can relate to that experience too, but he could also get your attention when he gives you everything you think you want and nothing's doing it for you. Nothing. You feel even more emptier. And now that's even more of a reason to consider suicide because you're like, what else is left? You know, it's a real Twilight Zone situation and with a nice oregano of torment in there as well. So for me, as I had experience and owning everything and doing everything, I mean, come on, man, you know, we super cool with Michael Jordan, Shari Headley. I've been with this woman. I've done this. I drive this, and that. And I ain't happy. I'm not fulfilled. And that was the problem because I'm seeking happiness where really I'm desiring is joy and fulfillment. But anyway, so for me, that was it. I was really feeling tormented because nothing's working. The car ain't doing it for me. How many cars do I need to buy? The jewelry, who I know, where I go, all of that. It's like, and then, you know, even shortly after getting married, I was like, oh, damn, this ain't it. To no fault of hers, but I'm thinking she's going to be something only Jesus could be. I'm thinking the car, what I own, what I do, who I know can be the answers to thing that only Jesus can be the answer to. And that's, you know, my fault again and my responsibility or lack thereof. So that was the main thing that caught my attention, plus having a praying grandmother and a father that I witnessed do what he did, accomplish what he did, have the kind of name recognition in them streets and what he accomplished and all of that, to see him go through what he went through and then to be man enough to go, I'm wrong, I got to go back and do some things over, which he didn't get the best cooperation out of me and the rest of my family with because, yeah, we're going to be suspect. It's like, oh, you just saying this because you in prison is your way to use God to get out early. And it wasn't about that. He was the real deal and has been born again and saved for well over 30 years now. My father's approaching 84, but he's the real deal. So for me to see that as an example, to see a man say, I'm wrong, and to have such greatness and wealth and the kind of friends he had, because my father was part of that Nicky Barnes thing there, that Guy Fisher and all of that. That was that element. The places that we went to, he would bring the family to for the barbecues, meeting these cats that owned ranches with horses and in-ground pools. You know, it's one thing you had above ground pool. That was never, but you had an in-ground pool, you saying something, you know what I'm saying? So, oh, what little that impresses us. But anyway, yeah, so to see this man do this, and who else better than your father prayerfully, and even what's going on in my own life, you know, that one of those 38 snub noses that I owned, I was trying to work up the nerve to end my life with.
Oh,
3
wow.
days trying to work up the nerve to pull the trigger to end my life because, again, it's one thing if you don't have everything and you lose everything, you could go, all right, I'm unhappy because I need to get this, or I want to have this. If I have this, I'll be all right. But when you've had it all, or you do have it all, and you're feeling even worse than the person that don't have it all, oh man, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy.